Hey everybody, how's it going? Mr. Nolan's back again. I'm going to be a little bit serious on this video, not really say any jokes. I'm going to have to admit I've been a little frustrated with the effort students have been giving on Order of Operations. Order of Operations really should not be that hard. The issue I'm seeing is students not going step by step. They are trying to combine 4 to 5 steps all in one. You cannot do that, guys. You literally have to go step by step, because if you mess up one order of the operations, your entire problem gets messed up. So I'm going to show you what I mean by step. So here we go. Order of Operations, for short, PEMDAS. The P stands for your parentheses. So you will do all the work inside the parentheses first. The E is your exponents. That's where you have a base number and it is raised to a power up top. So the small number above is known as your exponent. You will see some of those here in a minute as well. The next one says multiply and then divide. Actually, I should say multiply or divide. And notice this, I put whichever comes first from left to right. So just like you read a book, you read from left to right. So after you do the parentheses and then you do the exponents, you look for multiply or divide. If divide comes first, you must divide first. If multiplies first, then you must multiply first. Then you have add or subtract. Well, same thing. It's whichever comes first from left to right. Okay? So let's try a few examples. Example 1. We have 2 to the power of 3 minus 4 times 1 plus 6. I'm going to start by writing PEMDAS first so we remember the order of operations. P. Do you see any parentheses here? No. Move on to the E, exponents. Do you see any exponents? Yes, right here. A lot of you guys are saying 2 times 3 and you get 6. That is not how that works. Your base number is a 2. How many 2's am I going to have? I'm going to have 3 of them. So that is 2 times 2 times 2. What is 2 times 2? That is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. And then if you notice the minus 4 times 1 plus 6, I haven't touched it, so bring it straight down. Okay, so we finished our P for parentheses, and we finished our E for exponents. Now the next one is multiply or divide, whichever one comes first. So I'm going to start at the left, and I'm going to go until I get to multiply or divide. And it's right there, I have a multiply. So what is negative 4 times 1? Well, that's just negative 4. Notice how I'm going step by step here. Now the last part is add or subtract, whichever one comes first from the left. Well, the first thing we have here is subtraction. So 8 minus 4 is 4. Bring down the plus 6. And what is 4 plus 6? That is 10. Look how easy that was instead of trying to combine 3 or 4 steps. One step at a time. I cannot emphasize that enough. I know this is getting me a little upset, mostly because students, there's no way you should make less than a C on this test. No way. This is one of the easier tests we're taking this school year. But it's about following directions. It's following directions. Okay, look at example 2. Are there any parentheses? No. Are there any exponents? No. The next thing is to multiply or divide, whichever comes first, from left to right. So I'm going to stop my finger when I see a multiply or divide. Oh, there it is right there. What is 6 divided by 2? Well, that's 3. So bring down this 3. Bring down the plus sign. You just told me 6 divided by 2 is 3. Bring down the minus 9 and the times 4. Well, now we still have a multiply sign, don't we? So we have to multiply right here. So bring down the 3. Bring down the plus sign. Bring down the 3. What is a negative times a positive? Well, a negative times a positive is a negative. 9 times 4 is 36. Now we're on the add or subtract, whichever comes first from left to right. So right here. What is 3 plus 3? Well, that's 6. Bring down the minus 36. Now what is 6 take away 36? 6 take away 36 is negative 30. There is your answer. Again, notice how I'm going step by step. I cannot emphasize that enough. Example 3. Do you have parentheses? Yes, so you have to do the work inside the parentheses first. What is 7 plus 2? 7 plus 2 is 9. Notice how I'm putting the parentheses back. All I did was 7 plus 2, and I got my 9. Put the squared back. Minus 4 over 2 squared. Now you're going to say, well, Mr. Nolan, you still have parentheses. Yes, I do, but there is no more math work to do. So I'm done with the P. Now I'm moving on to the exponents. I have an exponent here. Please don't tell me 9 times 2 is 18. This is 9 to the power of 2. So that means, what is 9 times 9? So I'm just breaking it up. And if you also notice, I have an exponent down here. That would be 2 times 2. So let's do the math. 9 times 9 is 81. Two times 2 is also 4. Alright, so let's see here. Well, some of y'all are going to say 81 minus 4 and then divide by 4. I'm not going to do that. I can divide really fast. Can't you divide 4 divided by 4? Can you? I'm going to see what y'all think. What do you think you should do first? I'm going to give y'all a second. Because this is a very tricky situation that a lot of us are going to get stuck on. What do you think you should do? Alright. Since I have a numerator, I'm going to mess with the numerator first. What is 81 minus 4? 81 minus 4 is 77. And put that back over 4. Now you just straight up divide 77 divided by 4. Four can go into 7 one time. Four can go into 37 9 times. 4 cannot go into 1, so put your decimal. 4 can go into 10 2 times. 4 can go into 20 5 times. So your answer here is 19.25. Alright, let's look at this last one. Start with parentheses. Do you have some parentheses? Yes, you do, right here. So do the work inside. What is 6 plus 2? Well, that's 8. Second step, are there exponents? Yes, there are right here. 4 squared means 4 times 4. What is 4 times 4? Well, that is 16. Okay. Now let's see. Do you all see how I have this number directly attached to this parentheses? They are directly attached. That means you have to distribute and multiply. 3 times 8 is 24. Now, we're done with our multiplying and dividing. Let's move on to add or subtract from left to right. So this is first. 24 minus 16 is 8. And 8 plus 5 is 13. So guys, this is a process. Notice, it's like a pyramid. I'm getting smaller and smaller and smaller until I get my final answer. So my work is getting smaller and smaller each line until I get my final solution. I can't emphasize how much this organizes your material. That way you know what math operation to do. Alright guys, I really hope this video helps. Have a great day. Bye.